Welcome, dear students. Welcome to your social science class. In this video, we are going to study geography. Before we start our topic, I would like to ask you, what do you understand by that word changes? Just think in your mind some changes which you notice around you. Yes, there could be some of these changes that would have come to your mind. Water to vapors, grains to flour, milk to paneer, growth of our nails and hair, wet to dry clothes, and many more. For example, baked roti from dough. So, after this, I would like to introduce you today's topic, that is our changing earth. In today's class, we are going to study chapter number 3 of geography. In this chapter, we will be knowing about different changes that occur on Earth's surface. Secondly, we will understand about endogenic and exogenic forces. We will become familiar with causes of volcanic eruption and earthquakes. This chapter will make us aware about the formation of sand dunes, mushroom rocks, etc. Earth is a dynamic planet. It keeps on changing day by day. There are several changes that occur in the Earth's surface. For example, formation of mountains, delta, sand dunes, mushroom rocks, or eruption of volcanoes, etc. The changes on the Earth's surface is due to two types of forces. The first is endogenic force, and the second one is exogenic force. We will be studying them in detail. Endogenic force refers to the force that occurs beneath the surface of the earth. The heat is transferred upwards to the mantle, causing it to slowly circulate. This movement of lava applies force on the lithospheric plates. These plates keep shifting and sliding at a very slow speed. The movement of these plates is also called tectonic activity. Endogenic forces cause the movement of the earth, and they cause like earthquake, tsunami, volcanic eruption, and change in the earth's landscape. First, we are going to know about earthquake. What is an earthquake? An earthquake is a sudden movement or tremor of the earth's crust. It actually originates below the surface of the earth. The sudden movement of the tectonic plates causes earthquake. The earthquake is recorded with the help of a seismometer. Focus is the point of origin of the earthquake. Sudden movement occur deep below the crust or mantle, causing the tectonic plates to move. Since the focus point is often deep below the surface, it is difficult to map. Epicenter. Epicenter is the point on the Earth's surface which is directly above the focus. It is most commonly used to describe the point of concentration of an earthquake. Earthquakes are measured using the moment magnitude scale, or we can simply call it magnitude scale. This measures the size of the seismic waves during the earthquake, and the scale on which the earthquake is measured is called the Richter scale. Any earthquake above the measurement of 7 Richter scale can cause major damages. Secondly, volcano. What is a volcano? A volcano is an opening or a rupture in the planet's surface. It allows hot molten rock, magma, and gases to escape from below the surface. Now we are going to study about the exogenic forces. Exogenic forces refer to the external phenomena that occur on or above the Earth's surface. The main elements of exogenic forces are air and water. The first one we are going to study about is waterfall. Waterfall are often formed where a layer of hard rock overlays a layer of softer rock. As the river passes over the softer rock, it is able to erode it at a faster rate, forming a step in the river bed. Rivers. There are many different changes that river causes over the earth's surface. The first one is the meander. Meander is a snaking pattern of water stream formed by alternatively eroding sediments from the outside of a bend and depositing them on the inside. Second is the oxbow lake. It is a type of U-shaped water body that forms when a wide meander from the main stream of a river is cut off. This landform is so named for its distinctive curved shape. The third is the floodplain. A floodplain is a generally flat area of land next to a river or a stream. It stretches from the banks of the river to the outer edges of a particular valley. Floodplains are natural flooding outlets for rivers. The next one is the levees. In times of flood, a river may overflow its banks and spread over the floodplain. As it does so, it loses energy and deposits its material across the floodplain. The levees will become higher every time the river floods. The next formation of the river is the delta. Delta basically is formed at the mouth of a river where it flows into the ocean or the other water body. Over time, these sediments build up to rise above the surface of water. The river then cuts across the land and forms different branches. These branches are known as distributaries. There are different exogenic forces which cause sea waves to form different landforms, respectively sea caves. Sea caves are formed by the continuous wave action of the sea that erodes the rocky surface on the seashore to form caves. Over a period of time, sea cave converts into a sea arc with increased erosion. Following it, stacks are formed when part of a main landform is eroded by water action. Lastly, sea beaches are formed. Sea waves leave behind sediments in the form of fine sand at these places, which are called as beaches. Another one is the glacier. What is a glacier? Glacier basically is the river of ice. Glaciers are accumulation of snow that are formed in areas where the amount of snow that falls exceeds. Glacier glacier moraines. Moraine is a sediment deposited by a glacier. Now next, we come to the desert area. Here, we usually find the rocks which are in the shape of mushrooms. Therefore, they are known as mushroom rocks. These are formed because of the wind blowing at high speed takes with it sand particles. These particles are a bit heavier and remain closer to the surface, and as the wind passes along the rocks, these particles erode the lower portion of a rock. This gives the rocks a shape like mushroom. Wind can create landforms when it deposits its sediments, especially in the desert. These are known as sand dunes and loess. Sand dunes are the mound of sand which are formed by the wind, usually along the beach or in a desert. Dunes grow as grains of sand accumulate. Every sand dune has a windward side and a slip face. Loess. It is a sedimentary deposit of mineral particles which are finer than sand but coarser than dust or clay. Loess is a type of silt which forms fertile topsoil in some parts of the world. The soil has few clay particles to hold it together. So, I hope the chapter would be clear to you. During the explanation of the chapter, we studied many different terms like endogenic forces, exogenic forces, earthquake, focus, epicenter, weathering, erosion, etc. These terms are very important for you to learn and understand. Next is the small assignment which you can easily attempt after you read and understand the chapter thoroughly. Finally, we come to the NCERT back exercise, which is very easy and a simple one, and you can solve it on your own. For better guidance, you will be provided the answer key from your teachers. Thank you. Have a nice day.